And then this is when Cage turns into an Avengers level threat. He makes the gorilla bite the urinal and stomps his shit like some prime Seth Rollins type beat. The movie starts out with our main character Nicolas Cage getting his tires flattened. This tow truck then pulls him over and offers to fix his car, aka literally just give him new tires, in exchange for him cleaning this new and improved place called Willy's Wonderland. Whole time this was a sacrifice so that Cage would die. So he gets to clean the restaurant until one of the animatronics steps off the stage and suddenly it appears right in front of him. The ostrich then lunges it towards him, causing Cage to bleed, but he was not down with that. He snaps his broom in half and starts piecing the bird, trips him and starts beating him like he owed him lunch money. He then ends it by ripping out the endoskeleton, leaving the bird just there lifeless on the floor. I'm not gonna lie, that's low-key embarrassing because he did that in front of the entire squad. Imagine telling everyone you're gonna run your runs with this janitor, only to get mauled. We then hear commotion in the bathroom, and that's when Cage is jumped by a gorilla animatronic. Where the hell he came from, I have no idea. The gorilla wrestles Cage and slams him into the stall and starts beating his chest, screaming like he got an and one. Cage emerges with the plunger so he can tell him to shut that shit up and starts working him, slamming him against the wall. And then this is when Cage turns into an Avengers level threat. He makes the gorilla bite the urinal and stomps his shit like some prime Seth Rollins type beat. This level of hate is insane actually. But I guess now is a good time to dive into the story behind this movie and why all this is happening. So these animatronics are inhabited by the souls of dead serial killers who use these animatronics to wreak havoc in any way, shape, or form. They used to own Willy's Wonderland in its heyday, and now they terrorize the city. That was until the mayor struck a deal with the robots to sacrifice people to appease them. One specific group they sacrificed had a daughter who survived the whole night, shocking everybody in the town. So she kind of stayed around until she was a grown woman, and now she's bringing her friends along so they can burn this place to the ground. However, they fail miserably in the typical horror movie fashion, making all the wrong decisions. So Nicolas Cage has to come bail them out, taking the night animatronic's arm and throwing him down to the ground. He then picks him back up and proceeds to bash his head into the wall, ending the fight by decapitating the robot with his own sword. He then catches the alligator at the end of eating two people, and they get to wrestling. Cage gets on top, pause, and starts knocking the jaw loose until he rips the robot's jaw apart and takes that nigga's throat out as well. Pause again if needed. After all the hard work that Nicolas Cage has put into, going straight to work on two animatronics, he goes on lunch break, so now we get a chance to watch this girl throw hands with the chameleon animatronic. Hits her with a right hook, makes her head spin, but it did 0 damage. Weaves her attack and hits her with a super kick. She tries running, but the animatronic said get over here. She then grabs the tongue of the animatronic and tosses the robot to the ground. But the robot is athletic as hell, like Simone Biles sticking the landing. And it seems to me like the girl is cooked. She couldn't hold a candle to our boy Nicolas Cage, who luckily is off break now. He then grabs himself some rope and starts tossing the robot around like a toddler, pretty much knocking the robot out until later. We cut forward into the movie and pause. What am I looking at? See, this is when Nicolas Cage gets creative with the fights. He starts fighting the animatronics with his hands tied behind his back. Not only that, he's doing a 2v1 until he's done playing around and breaks both their necks after taking off the thing that was previously tying his hands together. So again, it was a choice. It was just for fun. At this point, Cage has done an excellent job at solo squatting an entire restaurant full of animatronics. If anyone can take the gorilla down, it's him. Now it's time for the final battle. He stares down Willy the Weasel, who is the head animatronic of all this, and now they're getting ready to run their ones. They stare each other down one last time until they finally get to squabbling. Willy leaves Cage dizzy after working him so hard, and now he starts really to go to work on him. I'm talking, he's hitting him with right hooks, left hooks. He's just clawing at him, making it seem like our boy Nicolas Cage is finally gonna see his end. It really seems to be over for Cage, but that's when he remembers that he made the rest of Willy's friends take dirt naps, and that God forbid, he's about to lose his life to a weasel. He starts talking about how I'm not trapped in here with the animatronics, he's trapped in here with me. Cage starts talking crazy. He emerges from the janitor's room with weapons needed to end this weasel menace. They get back to squabbling and he blocks the right hook and starts piecing him. Starts beating the robot like a bad child. Gets him on the ground and takes 61 years worth of anger out on him, ending the fight with pulling his head off and officially putting an end to Willy's Wonderland. And that's the end of the movie. Again, another quick one, just a quick little fun video for you guys to nibble on. This video is another one where I wanted to make, again, variety channel. That's kind of what I'm pushing for. So again, if you like the video, like the video. If you're watching the content, you're not subscribed, why are you not subscribed, alright? You need to do all that. Like, comment, and subscribe, alright? Help the channel out. We're on our way to 4,000 subs. We're really just right there. We need one final push. So again, if you can help that, that'd be great. And yes, I will be getting to Naruto Part 3 next week or something like that, probably. I'm trying to get back on the releasing a video every Sunday schedule. So yes, this video is coming out on a Wednesday, but hopefully I can sneak in a video on Sunday so then I can get back on schedule. See, the plan is I kind of just release a video, you know, release shorts for it that come out, you know, Monday through Saturday, and then Sunday I have a new video, and then I can start the cycle all over again. So I can just, you know, continuously getting views, getting in the algorithm. You know how YouTube works. But anyways, it's Printer, and I'm signing out.
Girl, what do you want from me? Yeah.